Andrew Morrison. I'm the founder of Bid. We're Scotland's largest bid and tender specialists. We're active across the UK and Ireland and starting to look a bit overseas as well. And the benefit we give is that we help organisations to win bids and tenders. We have an 80% win rate, and that's consistent across any sector. Well, it's been a very quick journey for us from my startup, just myself, in October 2014, to the position that we're in now 5 years later. We're about £900,000 turnover business, and the vision is to double that over the next 3 to 5 years. I'm also in the process of transitioning to David Gray as the Managing Director of our business, and I'm stepping into a Business Development Director role, really focused on further continuing the scale-up journey and eventually preparing for some kind of exit strategy as well, perhaps some kind of trade sale. But the vision is to be the largest bid and tender specialist across the UK. If any organisation's involved in bidding for business, either through a tender process or bidding for funding, and their success rate is not 80% or better, then they need to speak to us. So my ask is for them to contact us, and we will discuss with them the various range of services we can provide to help boost their bid win rate. We've been members of Scottish Business Network for 2 years, and it's been a fantastic experience. We really love the Scottish Business Network, the events. We feel that it helps us to be very connected to many different Scots, both Scots who are active in Scotland, but also ones active in London and in other places as well. It's helped us make these connections with people, find out about their businesses, how we can help them, and also find people that can help us as well. Yes, we've had a number of new customers from SBN. The first one was the very first SBN event that I attended. Christy Nesson said to me, there's somebody here who's saying that he's been having difficulty with tech bids and he would like your help. I spoke to the man and I got started within 24 hours with him on a bid to a multinational organisation. So that was great. We also held a bidding masterclass down in London, which was arranged through Scottish Business Network. We had 17 potential new clients came to that, and within a few weeks of that event we had a brand new client, a significant company based in London, recruitment company, bidding on a large infrastructure project, and they got us in to handle that bid end to end. Well, I've been able to bring along David Soul, our non-executive chairman, and he delivered a masterclass down in London. Also introduced Kieran Aitken of the Orbit Incubator, a young purpose-driven entrepreneur, to tell his story and the great work he's doing with young people who want to be entrepreneurs. I've also helped the Scottish Sports Futures as well with some of their funding applications, and was able to provide a bit of assistance to Christy Doran, a young female motorcyclist who spoke at one of the London SBN events. I would say it's very much the people there, and also the fact that the SBN staff are very interested in making connections of people that they think could work well together. And the events, you often meet some of the same people, but you'll also meet new people every time as well. And the places where you're able to hold them in London, and most of them in the City of London, in some of the HQs of London that we perhaps wouldn't normally get into, and some stunning locations as well. I would say definitely, because straight away they get us and we get them. Now, particularly for maybe a London-based organisation, but perhaps with Scottish people working for it, they can trust us that we will actually do the work for them, sometimes down in London, sometimes it will almost be North Shored. We'll be handling work back in Scotland, but liaising closely with them down in London. connected, influencing and growth.